course. Nobody will see us coming. And then, bam, inside turn. Horse racing metaphors.
I'm going to test this again.
So, all of you could automatically hide your rum if you wanted it. So you have the choice of drinking it or simply storing it.
Auto hide.
Adam, you have the choice of drinking your rum or storing it or whatever you'd like to do with it. Because they gave you your rations before they put you on the boat.
Ah. Okay, yeah, we'll hide mine.
Figured you would get a last drink before they put you out there to die.
I mean, if it's easy to hide without much of a...
There's no check.
No check? Then I'll hide it.
Okay. So, Pompey's pet has been
With shaky
forced
hands.
off. I think that creature's definitely going to make a comeback. I liked it. You didn't even get the loot from that fight. Alright. Yeah, the albatross was wearing a pouch with some money and some other items inside around its neck. The morning you wake up, day 8, there is the storm. After the day of heavy winds and rain, the storm well and truly hits the Wormwood on the 8th day. The ship is tossed about on the high seas in the open water, and all crews are called on deck to work, including the cook's mate. You are all working in the riggings all day long. All rigging tasks are increased by 2 difficulty. There is no stew, only ship's biscuit all day long. And instead of evening entertainment, you have to do another set of rigging. So prepare for a lot of rigger checks. Here we go.
So I guess the only option we have is to work diligently.
If you would like to do that, yes. And that only counts during the daytime. During the nighttime, you can't work that much diligently. So, who would like to go first?
I'll go first. What type of check is it?
Let's find out. You are rigging the mainsail. You need to make a DC 12 profession sailor or strength check.
All right.
Can I take that check?
I will do the sailor check. And should I work diligently? Why not?
Good enough, good enough. Now you'll need to make your constitution check to avoid fatigue at the end of your shift. You were healed up 11 points of damage during the fight. I don't think Sarissa has any more heals to hand out. And you get your level in healing back. If you're still not healed, Sandara Quinn could drop a couple more heals on you.
I'm still not completely healed.
So is this the next day after the fight, or is this
Yes.
immediately after the fight?
This is the morning after that fight. Because your fight took place while the sun was setting. So you guys just came back and nothing else happened. You get another 13 healing back, which I think should definitely heal everyone to full. Which puts Sandara Quinn out of healing in the morning that the storm starts. Good times.
We need to repay her somehow for this. We need to get her like a fruit basket or something.
Yes, a fruit basket on a ship.
Or something. Or something.
Okay. They're not going to be calling him Uncle Books for any longer because he's doing this back-breaking labor and he's hulking out. He easily exceeds that con check, and Sifri, was that just a random roll?
Do we get our working diligently bonus or not?
You do.
Okay.
I guess you want to go next then?
I'll take that, yeah.
Your duty is also on the mainsail, and you are going to fail that check.
That's +4 on that, so 11.
Yep, and you need a 12.
Oh.
All penalties are increased by 2.
Okay.
So, you are scheduled for a beating for failing in your duties.
Yep.
And
okay.
You need to make a Constitution check to avoid fatigue. So you have 3 non-lethal lashes heading your way whenever the storm has passed. Oh yeah. You might not be capable of doing the work in this kind of weather, but it doesn't slow you down at all. Who is up next on the riggings?
Go ahead and put me up next.
You are doing rope work. You need to handle the ship's rope, clean them, and coil them, then secure it. You need a
Sailor?
profession sailor or dexterity.
I'm good at both those things, but I'm slightly better at profession sailor. So it's -2 for the weather, yeah?
Yep. Well, it's a 12 to hit the... Don't minus it, I'm just adding to the DC.
Oh, you're just adding to the DC?
Yep, it was a 12
Gotcha.
sailor or dexterity.
Okay. Make
Good
it.
enough. And Sarissa, you are also on the mainsail. They gotta reinforce this thing pretty badly. You're gonna need a profession sailor or strength check.
Good thing you weren't rolling those 6s when we were facing up against the Devil Albatross.
I think the Devil Albatross did quite a bit of damage even without the 6s. That is a success. And you may also make a Constitution check, which is a 12 as well. Okay, and did you include a work diligently bonus, Sarissa?
No.
Then you
Oh,
can
I
actually...
didn't include one. I didn't
Then
include one on mine either, but
both of you can make a daytime check.
daytime.
Yep. You know, go talk to someone, sneak around, whatever you'd like to do.
I'm going to take another shot at Shavika. She was totally right about that jerk Kansubar. I mean, seriously, what was that? 5 aces?
5 aces.
I should have listened to her and saved my money.
All
She
right.
must really know how to read people well.
She's a bit busy, you know, in the riggings. But let's see what you... Oh, okay.
24.
So, let's look at your sheet here. What is she
Who-
currently?
She
you
was
talking to?
unfriendly.
All right.
Shavika.
You
And
need a 19 to push her forward, and with a +5, you'll push her 2 to friendly.
You go, girl.
Very
And-
nice.
And she shares with you the secret alchemical formula her mother developed of corn paste and some reagents. It'll cost you about 15 gold pieces, but
I
after...
happily pay.
No, it'll 15 gold pieces in ingredients. She gives you
Okay.
the recipe for free. You just need to apply it for 7 days and then rip the scar off your back.
Note to self, if we want to engage in slaving activities, keeping her around.
Well, I could make this. Like, I take a look at the recipe.
But
I get
she
that.
has all sorts of useful tricks.
But
Oh
I could
man,
make that. I could probably make it better than she can.
Yeah, you aren't there.
you aren't a slave consultant either. So what are you doing, Carol?
Not much for me to do. Could shop. Nah. Shouldn't shop. Nah.
Just gonna pass for the day then?
I'm just gonna work diligently and
Okay.
bring the total of my check up to 19 and be awesome on the riggings. Or be awesome coiling that rope.
All right.
Go, Kirill. Squirrel away that rope.
So someone goes overboard.
Oh no.
It's Slippery Sill. She's fallen out of the riggings.
Wait, do
Alright.
you like her?
I don't care. Dive it in.
She got you a glass of wine, Sifreak.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm
Sure.
already diving in.
You're
I'll dive
diving in?
after too.
Okay.
I'll help.
All right. So there's just multiple checks of man overboard right now. People are calling it out. Swimming in the stormy waters is going to take a DC 20 swim check.
Ooh, decent.
Not to interrupt, guys, but why don't I go overboard?
Wow.
You can walk on the water.
Yep.
Pretty sure
Because we're
off.
impetuous and we don't think real smart.
Because we're
like other
manly.
folks.
Yeah, there's the answer.
Because machismo, that's why.
Because
So
I can hold my breath for 64 rounds. And I
let me
don't
ask a
care.
question. Did either of you have
Because-
rope in hand when you jumped over the board?
I
Well,
was
of
coiling
course,
rope.
I was
was
doing
Okay.
coiling
reading,
rope.
so-
Just making
was
sure
coiling
you
rope,
didn't
so
jump
yeah.
overboard and now you're going to start drowning on your own.
Oh, that would be silly.
Okay,
No,
so
I mean, the question would be, do they have rope that was tied off to the ship?
Okay, that's a whole different question.
I'll say
You
yes if
had
they
to
have
go
rope.
there, didn't you? Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Sarissa, you're jumping overboard with rope as well.
Yes.
All right, so I'll need swim checks from the two people who need it.
So Kirill and Sifri. Well, I
Yep.
can always take 10 on swim checks,
Sure.
but that'll only bring me to 19, so I can use inspiration to get me the rest of the way there.
Okay.
So I
You
will
both
always-
manage to keep your footing in the water, or keep your
There you
swimming in the
go.
water. You'll need another round of checks to get close to Syl. And Lorraine, I guess you could just literally run right up next to her.
Yep.
Okay, so on your round, you run next to her. If you'd like to, you could just tie the rope to her and we'll be done.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll just pull myself back up the
They
rope
pull
then.
everyone inside, and even Master Scourge is slightly, briefly impressed with all of you. You know, except for Novardi. He doesn't have anything bad to say about Novardi. He's just impressed that the rest of you would jump in the water to save someone during a storm. Then he starts cracking the whip over your head and orders you to get back to work because you're doing nighttime rigging.
Nighttime rigging.
Syl is now moved to helpful to you guys, and you get the EXP as if you had defeated her in combat.
I thought that we were getting EXP if we had moved them to indifferent.
No, helpful. Every time you make someone helpful.
Well then, this changes my strategy.
So who wants to go first on the nighttime checks?
I can go first again.
Alright, let's get rigging. You are reinforcing that mainsail.
All right.
DC 12, profession sailor or strength.
I believe last session, I think it was Sarissa that basically kind of did the work of two people. Is it possible for me to do that during this time? help
It's
me?
Sifrig. If you
Sifrig.
get a 17, I'll let you aid someone else. You give them a circumstance bonus. But
I
if
meant
you
like-
fail to get that high, you'll fail your check.
I guess what I meant is to cover a NPC's.
Yep,
Job.
you need to get your check plus 5.
Okay.
But if you don't succeed at that increased amount, you fail the entire check.
All right.
He's thinking it over.
The entire check.
How altruistic are you?
Well, you can take the work diligently for the +4.
Oh,
It kinda
can't
boosts
work
it a little.
diligently because it's nighttime now. It's not an available option anymore.
Oh, that's only day. Oh, okay.
Yep,
We're too tired. They switched us to decaf. It's
yep.
All right. I'm gonna still attempt it because it's craft ship is what I'm gonna be using with my.
Well, this is raising and lowering the mainsail. There's not really any ship crafting happening here.
Oh, okay. So sailor.
Yep.
All right, then I will not attempt the
Okay. So you just need a 12.
just getting by. Damn it.
You are scheduled for a beaten.
Ooh.
And because you're working so hard late at night, you need to make a DC 14 Constitution check. Oh, yeah, you blew that out of the water. Man, you were all about the 20s on the con checks tonight.
I've had to be. If I didn't, I wouldn't be live.
Yeah, so close. All
You'd
right,
Be a different wizard.
who is up next for duty?
Me.
Okay. You are repairing the rigging. You need to climb up to the rigging using a climb check, and then make a sailor or dexterity. It's 12 for all of these.
Alright. Climb.
Good
And
enough?
profes-
There's a reason they call you Squirrel.
professions. Haha. Even though I don't have it trained yet. And then profession sailor.
Good enough again. Now you need to make your
Okay.
constitution check.
And constitution check.
Dang.
Nice.
Something about this family, about con checks. You guys just never say die. It's probably your time in a mercenary company. You know, that familial
Mhm.
mercenary
Mercenary
group.
company, then gang, then yeah.
Then, you know, devil summoning uncle. And
We've been through the ringer, and we're still level 1.
well, adventuring is a hard life to get into. Who's up next? I'm going to guess
Yeah, I'll
Siegfried.
go.
You're on the mainsail. This mainsail is just getting torn apart in the storm.
Yep.
Profession sailor or strength check?
Oh, they are the same, so we will do
Good enough.
12. Right on it.
And then a con check to avoid being fatigued. Good. Now another con check to avoid being fatigued from the extra work. This is DC 14. Oh, man. Blowing it out of the water, Siegfried. Number 1,
It's
USA.
about time I rolled something.
So you have impressed Master Scourge, who is lashing the whip in every direction but yours for once.
What about
That's good.
us?
No.
Or what about me? I did good.
Sarissa, guess what? You're working the mainsail. It's like the whole party's there all day long. Ah, you got the profession sailor. Can you make the constitution check? And the next constitution check. All of them! Okay. You guys are sent to sleep with no rum for the night, but the ship has survived. And you earn 600 EXP to the whole party. That's going to get you closer once more to leveling. In fact, that almost certainly ensures that you're going to level this week.
Yay.
And the next day, day 9, the storm is on the weakening end of things. All rigging checks still have a -2, but there's only one rigger in the party now as everyone's back on regular rotation.
Yay.
Yeah. Who would like to go first?
But yeah,
I will.
got it.
Okay. Tell me about it. What are you doing? You are the rigger,
Same
right?
thing I've been doing. Same thing I've been doing. Just work diligently and use that to help the other guys out, do some of their work for them and all.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're on the mainsail again.
Okay. So
Uh,
climb and sailor.
No, it's profession, sailor, and constitution. So if you're going to help out someone else, you need to hit a 17. And you need to pick who you're going to help out.
Oh,
Let's see if we can find another rigger in the list here.
the Kipper was
Kipper.
only a half a point, so I should bring him
Kipper,
the rest of
Patch.
the way. So I got Patch twice, Kipper once, and that's Kipper twice.
Okay.
Right?
Why don't you bump both of those guys up one in the crew list?
So they're
What's the
indifferent now?
Yep. And they no longer count as being part of Mr. Plug's crew.
Woo.
And let's see the constitution check for the day. For that back-breaking work on the mainsail.
Oh,
Is that with your +4?
Oh no, I didn't put the +4. I didn't
Okay,
mark out
you'll
that
hit
for
12
combat.
and you will succeed.
Okay.
Who would like to go next?
I can go next.
Excellent.
Swab.
You are back at Swabby 6. Repairs. This is where you can use your craft ship on.
All right.
You need
So
a
I'm
10.
going to attempt to. Looks like Arita is hostile. She's a swab. Is it possible to influence a hostile swab by covering their duty?
You can, for instance, give them, if you do it twice, if you do their work for them, I'll let you bump them up 1 in the friendliness list.
Okay. So I will attempt that. Yeah, I've got this one, Arita. You take the day off.
All right, you're gonna need a 15 because you're doing their work for them
Ooh.
completely.
You do the
Mr.
work of
Plug
life.
sees you working so hard and he starts frowning and stroking his beard. He does not seem happy that you were so competent.
He doesn't seem happy that he's not dying because the ship
Indeed.
isn't falling apart on itself.
So you can
Fair
put
logic.
an asterisk next to that particular
Arita,
crew
yeah.
member. I'm guessing Kirol is going to go next if we follow
Yep.
the usual order of things.
I was gonna do my day.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
second
I'm
action.
sorry. Yes. What was your second action?
My second action would be to. I have 2 grogs to barter,
Okay.
and I was gonna donate those to Sarissa. Say, you seem to be getting along so well with the crew. Here's some extra help as you're asking for favors and getting folks to our side.
Okay. You pass a full pint of grog to Sarissa.
I actually have 2 drinks.
Right.
One-
Each is a half pint.
Oh, gotcha. That's it.
So, Kiril, I need you to make your D4 check or your D100 check
D100.
for your drunken cook. He
You're
is drunk
again.
today. And let's see here. What are you doing? You got a 4. You're turtle hunting. So you start with a profession cook or intelligence check, and then you still have to make your profession's fisherman or survival check.
Start with the intelligence check.
Failing either of these is going to result in you getting a beating.
All right. So I guess I have to fish for it first. So that's a straight D20.
Sure. If you fail at that, you get sent to the bilges.
All right. Inspiration.
Okay.
It's 11.
Okay. You keep yourself from going to the bilges. Now you still have to cook the meal for the day.
And that's intelligence. Yes?
Yep.
I can do that. I can do that really
Easily
well.
done. So you're doing everything by yourself. And the meal today tastes so much better. You mix those turtle tears in, and it's just the perfect spice of life.
My day action, I'm going to donate my full pint of grog rum to Sarissa. Say, here, you can take this a lot further than I can.
How much alcohol do you have now, Sarissa?
That brings me up to 5 half pints.
Jeez. Hope you don't get caught with that much alcohol.
Well,
All right.
She wouldn't be a great floozy without a gallon of rum.
Without a
in it.
gallon of booze.
Oh my gosh, guys. Sarissa, you're on your favorite task for the day. You are repairing the ship, to which you get your +2 circumstance bonus for mending. Easily done. Evening
And
comes. Oh, yep, of course.
influence.
Who would you like to influence?
Today I am going after Mahim the Rigger. Tell me about him.
Let's see. Mahim is a big Rahadumi man with a permanent scowl, and I'm fairly certain he hates all of you.
Well, he's one of the hostiles. So.
Yep. He identifies with the Mr. Plug crew straight up, no tripping.
Does he have any characteristics other than a scowl?
Nope, he
Interesting
doesn't talk to
artifacts?
almost anyone. He especially hates you because, as you know, in Rahadum they follow the law of man. No divine casters allowed.
Convince him
I
you're a
totally
sorcerer.
agree with him. I mean, I wasn't expecting this. It just kind of got dumped on me. I'm not even sure where it's coming from. I do not believe in the gods. I do not worship a god. This is just, divine power reaching down and screwing. I am an atheist.
Or you could just say you're a sorcerer. Just say you're a sorcerer.
Yeah, it's a little late for that. She's kind of shown her powers a couple times now. Remember
It's
walking
pretty
on
obvious when
water?
I start healing people, I'm not a sorcerer. But I am an atheist, and I do kind of consider this to be the gods screwing around with humans.
Very well. You can make your diplomacy check. That's a very good angle.
I
don't.
offer him booze.
How much?
Liquor always helps.
We pull out 2 pints, and I offer to toast him.
You'll get a +4 bonus.
Okay.
So
Still not good enough.
he takes your alcohol and just walks away from you.
Yeah.
That was Mahim.
Yep. He's still hostile. He's gonna enjoy that alcohol.
Just not with you.
Just not with you. I believe we have some punishments coming up for the night. Who is getting punished for what?
I'm getting punished because I failed my nighttime duty.
Okay.
Yep, and I failed mine as well.
Okay. So you guys are both getting 3 non-lethal lashes. No changes to the lineup. You guys are both gonna just take them.
Yep, just gonna take it.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
Yeah, I will.
All right. They stick the cinnamon in your mouth, strip you to the waist.
I spit it out.
First blow bounces off of your super thick dwarven hide, and everyone's like, "Oh!" And Master Scourge lays into you twice more.
I wish I had DR.
7 non-lethal damage.
Couple more levels of barbarian.
Invulnerable Rager. Invulnerable Rager.
Then they string up Novardi, and a couple people start saying, "Uncle Books, Uncle Books." And you also take 2 lashes, and in the process you get 7 non-lethal damage as well.
That's enough to knock me unconscious.
Okay. And Sandara Quinn will rush forward and hit you for 9 points of healing to both of you.
Thank you, Sandora.
But the scars are still there. Master Scourge just wraps his hand around the whip and snaps it and is like, "I love beating ones like you, Booksy. For some reason my accent keeps changing. Now I'm Scottish instead of a pirate." I think I like him Scottish better, because then I can stick with the pirate accent for Plug. Alright, that's canon now. Scourge is Scottish.
Scottish
Can't we have
Scourge.
more Australians?
Which one did we have that was Australian? I remember there was one.
Tarantino.
Tarantino?
He's not on this crew. But Quentin Tarantino.
No.
Quentin.
Nope.
Tarantino.
I like my Jamaican accent the best. I think everyone at home will agree that my Jamaican accent is fine, man. Everyone knows that when you are going to the Mwangi and you got to be a slave, you have to smoke the reefer.
Nope.
All right. So anyone who is not beaten can perform in pirate entertainments for the night, and gets